Hey, Resurrection Gig Harbor, Drew here coming to you from my office, and I am really excited to share a pretty big announcement with you today. This month, the month of April, we are officially entering into our core group phase of planting in Gig Harbor, which is a pretty big shift for us. For the past 6 months or so, we've been in kind of the interest meeting, the information gathering phase, people just coming and hearing why we're planting a church, what the plan is for planting a church, and now we're moving from that sort of interest phase into a committed core group phase. And that has some pretty big implications for us moving forward. For the next 5 or 6 months, basically for the summer, we're going to spend monthly gatherings together, being built up as a community in Christ, but also being equipped to be on mission in our city, in our neighborhoods, in the relationships that we already have. And so these monthly core group meetings will probably feature, a shared meal together, kind of potluck style. They feature a time in the Word, a time of worship, but also a time of equipping and talking about things like how do you share the gospel? How do we share, our own testimony? How do we invite people into participating in the church, whether that's just attending a service or fundraising or actually serving and being part of the core. We're going to talk about all that as we go through the summer. But our first meeting is this month, April 18th, Sunday, April 18th. It's going to be at 4 p.m. at Semmel Homestead Park in the Pavilion building. So I'm really excited that we get to meet together in our community and really begin forming our identity and asking the questions of what will this church community look like? Yes, we're a resurrection church, but I can guarantee you we're going to look a little bit different from Tacoma based on the gifting of the people that are part of our body and the needs of our neighbors. And so I'm excited to discover how the Lord continues to lead us. I do want to invite you just to consider a couple of things. We've got about 30 people that are already committed to the core team, and so I'm excited about that. If you're not someone who's committed to the core team yet, you're also invited to this core team gathering, even if you're continuing just to consider whether this is the right spot for you. But if you're planning on being there on April 18th, we will need some folks to help bring some food. I'll put kind of a sign-up opportunity in the email if you want to help out bringing food to the core group gathering. Also, we'll need some folks to volunteer to hang out with the kids. We want to go out of our way to be a family of families. We want to be a place where families together can come and grow in the gospel. And so it's super important that we have people who are serving our kids. And so if you're interested in helping out serving the kids in this first meeting, there'll be a sign-up opportunity for you as well. The other thing I want to invite you to just be thinking about is start making a list of people in your life, neighbors, friends, coworkers, family, that don't know Jesus yet, that you're interested in pursuing, sharing the gospel, praying for them, inviting them to join us, whenever that time is right. Just start making that list. Maybe it's one person, maybe it's your one life, and you're like, all my sort of energy and prayer is focused on this person. Maybe you've got like 3 or 5 people that come to mind right away. Whatever it is, that's great. Start thinking about who those people are and then looking for opportunities to have those types of conversations. Sarah just started a new job at St. Anthony's Hospital, and she's been coming home and just like talking about kind of all the open doors that happen just through everyday conversation with her new coworkers, almost none of whom are Christian, which is pretty awesome if you think about it. Like, we're constantly surrounded by opportunities to meet people where they're at with the gospel. And so start thinking about who those people are for you and what those opportunities look like in your life. If you have any questions at all about, what it's like to be part of the core group or anything more general about the church plant, please feel free to reach out to me. As always, I've got my open office hours at Kimball Coffee House on Saturdays from 10 to noon. That'll keep happening throughout the summer. Saturdays, 10 to noon. You can also always click the link to my calendar that's at the bottom of the weekly email. or just reach out to me directly. Whatever works for you. I'd love to get together, answer your questions, and dream about where the Lord is taking us and hear from you about what role He's calling you to in that. So, hope to see y'all April 18th. And then don't forget, we've got Good Friday and Easter services this weekend as well. Can't wait to celebrate that with you.